Hi, welcome to Ren0216, and this is my daily vlog. And if you're here, welcome. Please subscribe. That would be awesome. If not, that's all right. Like would be awesome as well. I spent the day basically pulling things out of storage and putting it on my shelves. Got a little bit up there. A lot of Halloween stuff. Things I've collected and inherited over the years are up there. And then I went shopping today and got some stuff for dinner. We're gonna do like a lettuce wrap with turkey and bell peppers and onions and Korean sauce. It's and then we're gonna have kimchi on the side. So it's kind of a little Asian tonight, I guess. And then yeah, I am still dropping weight. Weighed myself today, and we have a friend. And I have a fur baby that is demanding attention today. All right, so we have a Mo, my little Oreo floof here. It's actually the spoiled Oreo floof in the flesh. So he doesn't like to be held much. He's more of a cuddler, but on his terms. So sometimes he likes to be held for like a little short bouts, and when he's done, I always give him the option of being a Mo. Oh, gonna mark up on a chair for me. Oh, motel. And you see how he is such an Oreo floof. Spoiled Oreo floof. Like I said, he likes snuggles on his turn. Okay, come on, baby. No, no, no. You good? Yeah. He has a shelf, too, in the back. Right under the angel. He picked that one. Um, so today was like not a very productive day. I kind of wore my around the house shirt because the stuff I was putting on the shelves, a lot of it came from storage, and I live in the South. So as you can imagine, anything in storage is going to be just covered in stuff. So I spent the day cleaning it up and setting it up, and I wore one of my generic tank tops for that. It's like my all-purpose. It's from when I was heavier, of course, so it's for a bigger person, but you know, it still serves a purpose. Um, Other than that, I've been thinking a lot about different recipes, kind of to tweak them. Of course, there are low carb tortillas out there that you can get, but sometimes if you're worried about like, or you're not able to find them, try substituting lettuce and using that as your taco tortilla. It is something that would be still delicious because you do use lettuce in tacos, well, most people do, and it would keep it at a very low carb rate if you're not able to find the lower carb tortillas. Now, I'm sure most stores do carry them, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem. Another thing that I do for breakfast tacos is when I scramble my eggs, I put that little bit of taco seasoning in the eggs itself, and it gives it an extra depth of flavor. And of course, cheese. And then if you want meat, you can put some meat in there as well. It's just, sky's the limit. Your imagination's the limit, I would imagine. I I like to think outside of the box when I come up with these recipes. It's like a lifestyle change, and you do really want your comfort foods. I crave comfort foods like anybody else. It it's just something that you do. Of course. Then, but I also like a wider range of foods, so I tend to do different things. I do think I'm gonna make like, well, tomorrow I am not making much of anything because tomorrow we are going to be going to our my partner's family, and we're going to have a nice little lunch. We're bringing the food. So we're going to have a little bit of a coffee lunch, and I think I'm going to bring some tea too, because I do have this really good hibiscus rosehip tea that I got the other day, and I like tea without sugar because it's just like the flavors of the tea, and so it's quite lovely. There's no caffeine in it. Oh, and our Mo is making his appearance, but I just wanted a little coffee thing to spend with family and for what is local. Of course, I would most gladly spend it with my family as well, but unfortunately, they're not local. So it's just a little bit harder to do. But it doesn't mean I don't talk to them because I do. I talk to them regularly because it's family, you know? They're not perfect, but they're still good people. And I'm really happy to have them. My cousin even called me today. So, hi, cousin. You know who you are. I have lived in a foreign country, and the foreign country that I did live in, I was very isolated. I was in an American community, and it was a very isolated situation. So I didn't really learn the language as well as I wanted to, but I did experience some of the wonderful traditions they have and the wonderful just food that they had to offer. And it kind of broadened my horizons. Um, I still enjoy the food that comes from that country to this day, to be honest with you. But with my partner, I've even tried different foods as well, and I think it helps me with my diet to be able to just pull different things from different cultures to kind of think outside of the box. And because food is a big thing. I mean, if you think about it, it is an addiction in a way because a lot of people eat their feelings, and I did many years. I'm guilty of that. But here's the hardest thing with an addiction of alcohol or addiction of drugs, you can live without ever doing that again. But you have to have food to survive. And we have a Mo. Yeah, I guess he just wanted to make his little floof appearance. He does that. But with this thing, you're always constantly fighting your addiction. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. And you have to make those life changes, and you feel like at first you're giving up everything. But if you step back, take a breather, and start thinking of ways to um, make it so it is able to fit into your diet, then it doesn't seem as hard. But it's also about moderation too, because if you really truly create like something like, let's say, for example, cheesecake, that is a very dense food. And yes, you can make it sugar free with the sugar alternatives, and there are very good sugar alternatives out there now that don't have that aftertaste. But it's still going to be a high caloric food. And so if you do it with the low fat thing, you make it this way, it's still cheesecake in a way, but you just take like a smaller piece. And a lot of times I have found when I'm start craving something that is like junk foody, it's more the idea than the actual thing, especially over time, because you get like what I call like a detox from like the sugars and the salts and everything else and the oils and grease and things like that. You get kind of detox from on that, but then you start craving more the idea of something than actually the item. And I like to just take, if I do start craving something, say pizza for example, I will get the pizza, take a few bites, and then, shower with something healthy. And that's the best way to do it, is definitely healthy. Make sure that you keep your favorite fruits and vegetables on hand that are ready for snacks. If it's already ready to just grab and go, you're more likely to grab the healthy option. Always do that. Keep water bottles handy. Keep them in your car, in your desk. Just if they're around you, you're more likely to grab your water bottle and drink from your water bottle than the soda. Because when you start feeling thirsty, if you have something that is convenient to you, do it. Here you go. Same one. Sorry. It was a 90s thing where they do reduce, reuse, recycle. I'm reusing it. So that's my save on the environment, I suppose. And story time. The Stein in the back was inherited. It was my parents bought it when we lived in the foreign country, and we brought it back with us to America. And it was just one that I always loved. And when my mom passed away, I was able to get that. So it's something. Um, that's one of the things. It's got like sentimental value. There are a few other things that have sentimental value. The angel behind me, the stained glass angel, was made by my grandfather, who has passed away. And I guess she could be. Honestly, she could be considered Christmassy because there are Christmas angels. So there is that. And, just little bits and bobs I've picked up. And I happen to really like Halloween, so there is kind of a lot of Halloween stuff back there. Yay. But today was just kind of a slower day, just unpacking, remembering, and cleaning. Tomorrow will be a little bit busier. I hope to have some more updates for you. I have lost more weight. I did weigh myself tonight. It has gone down by 3 pounds. So, hey, we're rocking it. Other than that, I do believe in you. And I know we can do this together. Thank you for watching my vlog. I really appreciate it. And remember, your flaws are what make you beautiful. because they make you unique and they make you you. And as always, never give up hope, because with hope, anything is possible. Thank you again. I love you all. Till next time.